Hey, it's Brody from Kelowna's biggest podcast, Party Among Yourselves, making another video for my good friends over at Simply Wi-Fi. You've probably heard me talking about the business solutions that they have for your business phone. And sometimes people have been saying that they have been told their current provider is going to be shutting off the phone service in their area, and they have to switch to another VoIP product. And that VoIP product has no local help or service whatsoever. And they get sent out a phone that doesn't necessarily always work because it needs to connect up to your network, not into the phone jack. So what is the solution to that if you just want to use your current phone and you don't have a phone system, you just have your regular analog phone? Maybe you have cordless phones with a bunch of units. You need to order something called an ATA. It looks like this. The internet goes in there, in the internet, and then the phone comes out. And you'll need someone to help you with that, but it can connect up to the rest of your phone network within your business, and then your existing phones will continue to work. So what would an advantage to that be using something like this? Well, a voice over IP phone could cost a bunch. A cordless voice over IP phone might be $300 to $450. So you've got the base that connects up and the cordless phone works. But if you're someone like, say, a mechanic, or you're out somewhere where there is grease and you might drop the phone and they might break, they might be very expensive to replace. So getting an ATA just means that when your phone breaks, your service isn't out of service. Your phone service still works, just your phone's broken. So you can just run down to London Drugs, grab another cordless phone, go to Costco's and get 4 or 5 base units and plug the base back in there, and you're up and running again. You don't have to worry about removing the voice over IP phone from your network yourself and then trying to re-add another one. Maybe talking to the Philippines to try to get that sorted. So if you're a small business owner in the Okanagan, and maybe you only have one phone or 2 phones that you need connected up, take a look at going with Simply Wi-Fi for your business phone needs, because then you have access to all of the voice over IP features. Suppose you have a small, you have a salon. Okay, so it's just you, maybe a couple of people that work there in the salon. Why would you go to VoIP? Well, if you use an ATA and you have access to the VoIP network, then what you can do is you could have it so your calls come in and they're greeted by a message. Hey, thanks for calling. These are ours. You could give the customer some sort of information. Then the phone can ring. And if they don't answer, they can leave a voicemail, and Simply Wi-Fi can set it up so that the voicemail goes directly to your email and you can play it from there. You can even get it set up so that customers can text that number, and then it can show up on your phone. It shows up like an email, and when you reply, it shows up on their end like a text message. So it's just a great way to keep your business separate from your home. And you can access, like I said, all of the features. You can even get an IVR call park. You can get all sorts of cool features once you're on voice over IP. It's scary. If you feel totally comfortable setting it up yourself, go for it. Call one of the big companies. But if you want to have local support and have someone come down, show you how to use it, set it up for you, make sure that it works and your business isn't out of service, and then they can port the number for you as well. You can either use one of these bad boys, or if you're in an office and you want to have voice over IP phones, it's a nice conversation you can have with a human being who lives in Kelowna and speaks English. So sometimes that's all people really want for their business, because they don't want to have a ridiculous amount of downtime if things don't go well. So if you're fed up with your current VoIP provider, or you're looking to get ahead of the curve before the big boys shut your service off, call Simply Wi-Fi 778-313-0602, or go to the website simplywifi.ca. And if you have any questions, call, email, or even text, because it shows up on their phones. All right, hopefully that answers some questions, and we look forward to talking to you in the future. Thank you.